How's it going, everyone? Chris here, and welcome back to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC leak discussion video. In today's video, we are actually going to be taking a look at a leak that claims to know every single character that is going to appear on the upcoming Fighters Pass. However, as always, and I cannot stress this enough, we have no idea if this leak is true or not, so make sure you guys take it with a grain of salt and realize that I'm talking about this just for fun. If you'd like to read while I talk, you can find a link to the original post in the description bar down below, and now with all that out of the way, I have to tell you guys where this leak came from. So guys, the leak that we are going to be taking a look at today was sent in to me by one of my subscribers on my Discord server, and it is a text post leak that comes from 4chan. However guys, before we go ahead and take a look at that, if you guys haven't already joined my Discord server, I highly recommend you do so. You can find a link to it in both the description as well as the pinned comment, and it is 100% free to join, so I hope to see you there. Also guys, if you haven't already, make sure you guys smash that like and subscribe button, because once we hit 20,000 subscribers, we are going to be doing another LaxChris official Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament, and I'm actually going to be giving away an eShop gift card to the winner. However guys, the only way that you guys can enter is if you are subscribed to the channel, so subscribe, hit that notification bell, and now guys, with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at this brand new leak. So guys, like I said, this leak comes from 4chan, and it is titled Real Smash Leak, and it is posted by Anonymous. It starts by saying, "So guys, how about that Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield trailer, huh? Did you guys see any Pokemon that you liked? Which starter are you going to pick? Personally, I am going to go with Scorbunny because I like it the best and because it has a sweet final evolution. Personally, I think that it is the best design, but I guess Sakurai didn't agree with me because he decided to go with another starter's final evolution for Smash. Yeah, that's right. We are going to be getting a Generation 8 Pokemon in Smash Ultimate. Now, I am sure you guys are curious as to who it is, and I am going to get to that, but I feel as though I need to explain why I have this information. This isn't a my dad works at Nintendo thing, because actually my wife does. Now, I will not disclose any more information, but she works for Nintendo of Japan. Here are all of the characters you will be seeing. First of all, we have Joker, followed by Erdrick, then Steve, Rayman, and Grookey's final evolution. Now, rumor has it Grookey's final evolution was chosen because they are lacking grass Pokemon representation, and Grookey just has a cool design. I mean, that is how Greninja got in, right? LOL. Anyways guys, believe this or not, but I recommend that you screenshot this. So now that we've gone over the entire post, let's talk about it a little bit. So guys, first of all, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the leaker himself. Now, I have looked at hundreds of different leaks on this channel alone, and I have never heard anybody say that their wife works at Nintendo of Japan, and that is how they got all of their information. I will definitely say at the very least that this is pretty creative, and I am glad that I got to see this. But hey, we can't count this out quite yet, because we don't know. There could be someone who's living in Japan right now with a wife there who is giving him information, and I know that it sounds unlikely, but guys, you have to remember that sometimes leaked information comes from a variety of different sources. It doesn't always just come from executives at Nintendo that hate their jobs. Sometimes it comes from just normal people who work, so just keep that in mind when we're taking a look at this. However, I will say that one of the red flags that I have about this leak is that this leak was posted right after the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield trailers were announced, and I think that this leak would have a lot more credibility to it if they posted it a little bit before, so that way we could have known that like he actually knew the name of Grookey, because obviously he says we're getting Grookey's final evolution in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but other than that, he doesn't provide any names of the starters or anything like that, so that is kind of a red flag to me. However guys, for right now, we're just going to remember to take this with a grain of salt, and let's go ahead and start talking about the characters. So guys, first of all, let's go ahead and talk about Rayman. Now, in terms of Rayman's chances, I actually think he has a very good chance of making it into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and here's why. First of all, Nintendo and Ubisoft are on better terms now than they ever have been before. Ubisoft is currently developing games for Nintendo. They've already released 2 on the Nintendo Switch, being Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle, as well as Starlink Battle for Atlas, and they are just making Nintendo a lot of money. Now, over the years, Rayman as well as the Rabbids have had a very good presence on Nintendo consoles. Rayman had a couple of games on the Nintendo 64, Rayman Legends, and other games like that were released for the Wii U, so Rayman has definitely already had a Nintendo presence. Now, in terms of what character I believe that Sakurai would bring to Super Smash Bros., I honestly think he might lean more towards the Rabbids, just because at this point it seems as though the Rabbids are a little bit more recognizable. But at the same time, guys, Rayman did really well on the Smash ballot, and he also was, remember that leak by Artsy Omni? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that even executives at Nintendo noticed that, and they were like, wow, a lot of people are really upset that Rayman isn't actually in the game. Maybe we should go ahead and throw him a bone and put him in. And yes, there is the one argument that Rayman is already in Brawlhalla, so there's no way that he can make it to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But guys, just because he's in another game, that does not mean he can't come to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's no such rule. The rule, you just made up that rule. Like, there is no rule that says because he's in Brawlhalla, he can't come to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So I think he actually has a much better chance than a lot of people give him credit for. Next up, let's go ahead and talk about Grookey's Final Evolution apparently coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, right away, I'm sure a lot of you guys are like, we don't even know what Grookey's Final Evolution is, so there's no way that Sakurai already knows who he is, and he's not putting him into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But guys, the exact same thing happened with Greninja. All Sakurai got before Greninja was officially announced as a Pokemon in X and Y was some character sketches along with what they thought the Pokemon was going to do, and that is how Sakurai developed the character. So once again, you absolutely cannot count a Generation 8 Pokemon out. Now, in terms of Grookey and his Final Evolution, yeah, I think that that one is probably the most likely one. However, we don't know what any of the Final Evolutions are yet, so I really can't say either way. The reason that I think that Grookey's Final Evolution is probably the one that's going to be coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is really because we don't have any grass starter evolutions like the Final Evolutions in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. In Ultimate, we have two fire types, being Charizard as well as Incineroar, and then we have Greninja representing the water type, and the only grass Pokemon in all of Super Smash Bros. History is Ivysaur. So really, guys, I think that there is an underrepresentation of Pokemon, at least the grass variety Pokemon, and I think that Grookey is going to have a very cool Final Evolution, and he's going to fit in right in at home with all of the other Super Smash Bros. Ultimate fighters. It just makes way too much sense, and it'd be the perfect cross-promotion. Can you guys imagine if at E3 this year, they announced Grookey's Final Evolution as a character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and then they also announced him in the game? Like, it would generate hype for both games, and they'd be crazy not to do it. Next up, let's go ahead and talk about Erdrick from the Dragon Quest franchise. Now guys, right away, if you've been following this channel for a long time now, then you guys know that I definitely do believe that Erdrick is going to be the Square Enix character coming to Smash Ultimate as a DLC character. There is just so much evidence for his inclusion, which we are going to go over right now. First of all, Erdrick is a pretty popular character over in Japan. Now, in the United States, the Dragon Quest franchise isn't super popular, but apparently over in Japan, it's huge. Everybody loves Dragon Quest. Not only that, guys, but one of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate supervisors actually posted a picture on Instagram, which was a picture of Erdrick's shield right by Kirby, which said, "The Brave Shield." Now, I know that might not really mean anything, but considering in the code of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, there was a codename titled Brave, which was found in the code, that has led a lot of people to believe that Erdrick is coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Not only that, guys, in Japan, apparently Erdrick is referred to as Brave, meaning, guys, that all of this is just going together way too well, and Erdrick is definitely going to be our second Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC fighter. However, guys, you know, Nintendo might make a sharp left turn and give us someone like Chrono or Sora, but honestly, guys, at this point, I really doubt that. And finally, guys, we have Steve from Minecraft, but because we discuss Steve in basically every single video, we're just going to go over a few bullet points. First of all, I believe that Steve is definitely going to make it into the game. Next, Xbox and Nintendo are currently on phenomenal terms. The Xbox Game Pass as well as Xbox Live are coming to the Nintendo Switch, which shows that we could definitely be seeing at least one Microsoft character in Smash, with the possibility of maybe even two. Not only that, guys, but Minecraft is extremely iconic, as well as it's just extremely popular still even to this day. It was released 10 years ago, and that game is still extremely popular. Not only that, but Minecraft has a very strong presence on Nintendo consoles, being on the 3DS, Wii U, and Nintendo Switch. Lastly, guys, and I think this is probably the biggest selling point for Steve, is that he would make Nintendo a whole lot of money. Minecraft is extremely popular, like I said, and Minecraft everything sells, so putting Steve in Super Smash Bros. Would do nothing but make Nintendo money. However, guys, overall, what do I think about this league? Well, I hate to say this, but I do not believe that this league is real. Personally, I am of the opinion that all of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighter Pass characters are going to be third-party characters, and considering that Grookey is a character that's owned by Nintendo, I don't think he's a third-party character, so I have to say that I don't believe that this league is real. However, guys, I'd love to hear what you guys think about it in the comments section down below. Do you guys believe that this league is real, and would you be happy if it was? Why or why not? Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.